All right, so we're going to take care of you until 10 o'clock this morning. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, it's a good day. No, we want to talk about what going on last night.
I personally think that the man them are going good.
Same.
And listen, 2 goals score in like what?
3 minutes.
That's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Second half.
Yeah, man. For me personally, let me tell you that I think every Jamaican can relate to this. They say everything will happen before Messi. Everything will happen after Messi come up on the field no count. You know what I mean? Because Messi no normal, not one bit. Everything will happen after Messi fought on the field. Yeah, we're discredit that. Big up yourself, Messi. Yeah. But before that, I was quite impressed.
I think they played well.
Yeah, playing out from the back, being pressed, and Argentina press high. It looked good. They looked very confident.
Yep. But the flip side is, I don't know if it's nerves, but once Messi came on, it's like the whole equilibrium of the team.
Argentina started playing better. The man just connect everything.
I mean, he just made it look so easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man.
There are some individual players that I was sort of expecting a little bit more from on the Jamaican side, but the problem is, in instances they couldn't even get the ball.
Yeah,
because possession was just not in our favor at all.
But you know I was right though, Richie.
Yeah.
Remember I said it. Why we should bring Andre Blake? Remember I said it?
Yeah.
So if it was remember I said it. If it was supposed to get 6, if Blake did it, we'll give 4. Now we don't get 3.
Yeah.
See?
No.
What did I say?
He played well. And to be honest, from where I stand, they played extremely well. May I tell you, hello for whole Argentina.
A lot of
at
positives.
halftime.
At one down. Yeah, that was a good look.
Yeah, it was a cheat code them have used. Them have to use a cheat code and beat way.
Let's go further, Richie. To hold that 1-0 after halftime.
Way up into about the 60th, 70th minute or thereabouts,
Let me tell
right? I think, the coach maybe should take some credit also for
Big up yourself, Hal Crimson.
Yeah, I think he's onto something.
No, man, them play.
And let's see what happens from here on. But all in all, I think the boys did well. Obviously, the scoreline was not in our favor, but then again, it could have been so much worse. So we give thanks.
Yeah, Messi could have played longer.
His Argentina well played.
Yeah.
And we held them at 1 down in their favor at halftime. And then once Messi arrived on the pitch, things kind of turned away from us even greater. So the scoreline was 3-0, Argentina beating Jamaica. Reggae boys, continue to work at it, and good luck going forward, all right? It's time for
WTF What the Fact.
This morning we're looking at bees. Yeah, bees sometimes sting other bees. Yep, I'm just finding that out. Here's the story. Bees are notorious for their stings, but humans aren't the only ones who experience this pain in the neck or the arm or the leg for that matter in protecting their hives from outsiders. Some bees, they call them guard bees, they will stay by the entrance, and guess what they do? They sniff the bees that come in, according to Marian Pesso from the biology department of Macquarie University in Australia. Really, Miss Pesso? Well, if there's a rogue bee from another hive, she says, trying to steal some nectar, the guard bee will bite and even sting the intruder. No wannabes or freebies allowed. That's like the moral of the story. Yeah, and a bee has to really take a serious decision because when they sting, they die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it happen in all cases though?
I think that's what I've learned. That once they lose that sting, they're
okay.
They're about 6'6".
Yeah, man, they die.
So when guard bees say, "Yo, you look like an intruder,"
Put your life on the line.
Yeah, man, put him life on the line to protect the
queen.
rest. Yeah, trust me.
You can imagine you sting all your brethren. The thing about it.
Well, it would have been Virgin, cause like I just intruder.
No, but I mean, so boy your virgin I make a pass and him never even know him just I make a chat.
Yeah, I take home extra when you go.
No partial.
You just sting up the man them way.
Be bad.
Just go down.
Yeah, no.
All right. The kind of facts that we share with you in the morning time. That was
WTF
What the Fact.
Welcome to Updates. So just Dexter Davis. It might go on good again, In a way, in a sense, it might go on good. So he's making international news. especially in the social media spaces, gents. We're going. I don't know if you guys recently saw his performance at Tough Gang, going viral right now on
Short pants, whole of sweater,
and a bag of sweating.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
so,
I saw that when I was overseas.
so what's happening is that the world is reacting, and not just Jamaicans. There are people all over the world that wonder why go on a Tough Gang make Dexter Davis perform on a sweat song. It's a sweat down your whole place. There are people that say the man look like James Brown. Yeah, that's how some people that wonder why Tough Gang can't give my AC. Why am I going like him there at stage show? Personally, I like the fact that Dexter, just to show some passion. But I feel like that sweater they have something to do with it still. I don't know Dexter, but I like it. I see Jojo herself even comment on a couple of the posts and I said, that is my husband, allow him alone. but right now,
So it's just gone viral.
Viral.
Oh,
I'm sure Rich. That's some serious sweating, man.
I saw it. I
saw serious sweating.
Sweating, I'll go on. But I look past the sweating and I thought to myself he was in a studio setting, obviously. Mm-hmm. And for him to be generating that degree of emotion and passion, that is what I was particularly impressed with, because I don't think he had an audience per se.
Nah, probably just camera crew. And,
so for him to really generate that kind of energy, it's really a good look, and he can definitely translate that onto a stage anywhere around the world.
Somebody on Twitter say, man, them book the general for perform down a hill. Yes, Bridge Nation. I saw the man a sweat, but we like to see the passion dapper done. It's a good look.
Talking about Tough Gang, I got a call yesterday evening at 6:55 p.m. Now me close business and go home early to watch the match. And then I get a call from my bridge in Bullpuss. Forward, walk on. Tough Gang,
Yeah.
You forget, say we have Kabaka listening party, brother.
Oh.
Damn, yo. Bullpuss, it ain't gonna work today, son. I'm home. I'm getting ready to watch the football match.
Yeah.
All right, Richard, give thanks. Yeah. Kabaka, we'll get the album soon and we'll be able to do a lot of work with it. No worries, all right?
Facts.
Yeah, we also want to say congratulations to Shensia and to Coffee. Because Shensia with Run, 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 I think that's a song that DJ Audley has lined up. She and Coffee with Pull Up, they have both scored a biggie. In fact, they will be featured on the upcoming FIFA 23 soundtrack. What? That is big. What? Congratulations, Shensia and Coffee.
Let me tell you why that big especially. I want people to understand this is the last FIFA, by the way. Because remember, they will be changing the name. So it's no longer going to be called FIFA. So for the fanatics out there who love the collection or collect it from 97,
right?
Especially Jamaicans, I think it makes sense we could try to cop this one because they don't know. I like the fact that our music is on it. It's a good vibe. I like it.
Yeah. The major exposure will be gained, and a lot of money will be earned as well from that inclusion. Congratulations, Shensia with Run Run and Coffee with Pull Up, both to be featured on the upcoming FIFA 23 soundtrack. Those are the stories making it inside of Update. It's now time for the proverb of the day. And interestingly, right after that, Audley, I guess he has a burning issue. He says, I will have the pet peeve of the morning.
Hey.
And what's the proverb today?
All right. Too much rata, never dig a good hole.
Okay. That's a Jamaican proverb, by the way.
Too much rata, never dig a good hole.
Rata, if you don't know.
I don't know what that means. What is a rata?
Rat, man. Rat.
Rat. So why do they call it rata?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Too many rats never dug a good hole is the translation. Now the meaning, a good job, project or activity could be spoilt if there are too many individuals, rats, attempting to carry out the same task.
Oh yeah,
that is
the
why.
Same task.
The same task.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, like a too much
cook spoiled broth.
Yeah,
I know that one.
Yeah, similar vibe. Too much rata never dig a good hole.
But rata means something else. But back when me then at school, rata was a little, there's something the little. Alright, so there's this thing we used to do at high school. Where them say tense up your muscle.
Yeah,
and then pinch it or chop it, and then little something they raise. That's what it was called, rata. I never know what rata mean. Rats.
Well,
but okay, learn every day.
Yeah, that was the proverb of the day.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the pet peeve of the morning. And we've never heard a pet peeve from him. He has agreed with many people. So this morning he makes his debut.
Hold on.
DJ Audley.
Good morning, Bridge Nation.
Yes, sir.
So
How about you?
give me the drum roll.
Yeah, man, the other one.
All right. I think.
Oh, there it is.
Hear that?
I think my pet peeve, Richie, bothers everybody, including maybe you guys. You know,
right.
I mean, you know, I don't know if you use the ATM or the ABM, whatever you want to call it. All right, you have a Bridge Nation. You have a roll up the ATM machine, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody's in the machine, right? Mm-hmm. And you're standing outside, right? All right, you know, that's the thing to do. Yeah, wait. 10 minutes gone.
15, 20,
15 minutes
30.
gone. So you knock on the door. And you say, wait, what's up? You know, what go on in there? You know, it's a full work. Yeah, go on in there. You understand?
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I run a 9 to 5 for you.
20 minutes.
And nothing wrong with your machine.
And anyway, me's a serious man. Because
So what are they doing?
Listen, me no know if you're in there rigging the machine, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
serious
To take
times
my
now.
little
It's
2
not-
cents in a Richie. No,
Right. Serious times,
it is
man.
ridiculous. Brethren, me go into the machine, I go into an ATM machine, Richie, and at 2 seconds, you know Shelz.
Yeah,
You know what you do.
You know what you're going
Right?
for.
It
Right.
asks you.
In and out.
Right?
You know
in
you're
and
not
out.
money. You know you're not money.
Why or not?
When
I
you
know
when
you
you
have
look
money.
through the glass, what are you seeing? What is the person doing?
All right. Is that the person shocked to them now the money? Like, yeah, that's not.
Ah, we can understand that sometimes. Yeah, can understand that. They set away.
Yeah,
Well, that's a
what
good
you
one.
doing there?
Yeah.
That's a good
Right? And there's a situation, all right, the reason why I'm talking about this pet peeve, Richie, because, all right, I never had the problem. I have the problem, right? But I saw a young lady. She was waiting on a particular machine, right? And I went and did my transaction, right? I go down the road and come back, and she's still outside.
Oh, God.
Right?
Oh,
And
jeez.
when I reach the person in the machine, you know, which was another young lady in the Shelz, come out and say, hello. One machine up the road, you cannot use the one there.
What?
No, that's rude.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of rude, more add to that. You know the part, you know about me to you in the line. And you reach, same person take too long, but when you finally reach the front of the line now, say, alright, I'm my turn next. Somebody come out on Kiara Park. In front of the area. Say, yeah, man, but the day, you know.
Yeah.
But we just go sit down in a car. What?
Listen,
What?
listen, there
No.
There is no need for somebody to be. And you know what, Richie? It gives me, because, all right, me always I think, you know, me I wonder if the powers that be can even put a time limit for your transaction. When you're going there, is at the time just run out by the machine.
One alarm too.
Listen, you don't have the money.
Want
Yo,
some alarm,
if
siren.
you don't have no
Be on
money,
your way.
if you don't have the money in the machine not gonna give you any. You don't understand? It will give some paper.
Yeah, that would be upsetting to
Yeah,
anyone.
man, it's set away, man.
I've not
20
personally had the
minutes.
experience, but I've seen it happen at a gas station on Constant Spring Road, actually, where
Uh-oh.
somebody got very irate with the individual who was inside the machine
Yeah, man.
and just wouldn't come out.
What
yeah.
you doing in there?
I was there pumping
You
my
understand?
tire, almost had to part a fight. All right, yeah, we got that. Pet
Yeah, man,
peeve.
good one.
Your friend is doing well as a photographer. Want to big him up? Why not?
I have to. So here we go on Bridge Nation. I have a Bridge, you see me. My name Javon Williams. But most people know him as Jeff Journalist. You understand what I'm saying? He's a sports photographer overall. But I want to highlight his effort and his bravery in taking that leap in his career to start this platform known as 876 Stream. Now, what it's all about, you can follow them on Instagram. It's all about just capturing all our local athletes, our national athletes, as they go out there and represent Jamaica. So no matter the sport, no matter what, they represent us. You see me? And last night, he and his team did a fantastic job covering the match against Argentina. Yeah, man. And I seen him put up some photos a while ago. Oddly, they man get Leo Messi, the greatest of all time, to stare right in him lens. You see me? Can you imagine that? Just a month ago, the man took the leap and say, you know, man, I left the 95, and a month later, man have Leo Messi.
Yeah.
Icon.
Yo.
Big up yourself, Jeff.
He also has Leon Bailey as
And
well.
Bailey. Come on, man.
Sending salutes, so
You know,
that's a good look.
You
Man.
know how he got that Messi photo though.
What was it?
In my yard, man, you know, him just say,
Yo!
yo, looking at this, you know,
And they say, yo, Leo.
boy,
Hey, on a serious note, the
Yeah.
Jamaican reggae boys, did you get the feeling that they were showing Messi too much respect in the match? I
Richie,
mean,
Yo.
Messi trips over and, well, 4 man are running around and lift him up.
And not just that, you know, man.
that is
At the end of the match, everybody wants to make sure that they're close and
Why not?
Exactly. And you know what? To be honest, thinking about it, I would have done the same thing. You understand? Yeah. Because listen, it's a mega star that you know.
Let me just make him score 2 goals.
No,
easy.
Watch us. It's a big defender. It's a big defender though. Damian Lowe.
Yeah.
See, when Messi just fall down, man. Damian is a competitor. So no matter who the ball line.
Yeah.
So I see Damian running and want to tackle Messi a certain way. Boy, you know Messi strong on him feet. I see man just bungle over big Damian Lowe easily. I see Damian just say, all right. Now I know what's going on.
Can you imagine if they didn't bring Messi onto that pitch last night?
No, pandemonium.
Thank God it didn't.
No.
It looked like Buenos Aires, you know.
Yeah,
it was US. They're in the US.
Yeah.
In the heart of Argentina.
But what?
Jam-packed stadium.
Yeah.
You guys could tell me though, right? Because as I say, I was a little away from the television. What was happening on the field, Richie? Because I saw like security.
No, it happens all the time. Messi plays
all the time.
Fan love.
Pitch invaders. So the stewards need to do a better job still. However, it's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah, because,
people want to run out, want to hug him, autograph.
The first one came very close to Messi.
The one that hurt me.
He seemed unmoved, like he's unperturbed. I mean, he just stood there.
You saw the one who won the autograph and then back?
Yeah.
That one that hurt me because but I don't know if. Let me tell you, Audley, he was so close.
Yeah.
So him forward on shirtless and turned to Messi and said, please, with the marker. Yeah. And I tell you, as soon as the tip of the marker touch him back, boom, the security tackle him down and ground. And I said, oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, man. It was very entertaining.
Messi is obviously quite accustomed to that, though, because initially when I looked up and saw the first one, it almost seemed like it was going to be an attack on Messi from this intruder. And he just stood there.
I say, yo,
but
it's all good.
Just before we go to the break, are people talking about a development in Cuba where they have approved in a sweeping family law now Cubans can do their same-sex marriage? People talking about it here?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It made CNN too.
I remember I saw it when I was overseas the other day, and then
I saw that.
All right.
I haven't heard a comment since I came back home to Jamaica.
Okay.
So that's a new development. They have been discussing it for quite a while, and it was approved. The margin 66.9% for, 33.1% against. And I guess it has about over 400 articles, it is said, but the one that stands out is the fact that Cuba, of all places, is now allowing same-sex couples to marry and also to adopt, as they have also been redefining their rights for children and grandparents as well.
Okay.
That happened a few days ago. Shortly thereafter, bam! Ian forward. I don't know how to read into that. That's not a part of the script. Right now, them don't have the light over Cuba, you know. Damn, that's unfortunate.
Oh, boy.
It's not coincidental, though, I don't think.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not lightning, brimstone, and fire. What's wrong with you all? It's just some showers. We have a very special guest that we've been telling you about. In fact, this gentleman, Jason Brown, is a man on a mission. Highly driven, highly motivated. He's an education change agent. He's a leader, an innovator, and a forward thinker in the field of education and management, and has had a number of achievements. As a matter of fact, was shortlisted nominee for the 2020-2021 Prime Minister's National Award for Excellence in Leadership and Youth Development, and I could go on and on. But I also noticed that he's doing a lot of work in some areas that we want to highlight this morning. For instance, he's spearheading a Pillow Drive initiative for the SOS Children's Village. We're very pleased to have him as our guest at this time. Good morning and welcome, Mr. Brown. Hi, Jason. How are you doing?
Greetings, Jason.
Good morning. How are you doing, gentlemen?
We're doing well.
Oh, good.
Congratulations on all that you've been doing and all of your successes, Jason.
Thank you.
I see that you're a former village director at the SOS Children's Village.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience and what are some of the greatest needs that you identified during that time?
Well, that experience, wow. What can I say about it? At 28, accepting our permanent role to live and take care of children state. It was very interesting, but very rewarding. Being there, I have developed a love for children, additional love, and for the work that the government does in providing for children who are so displaced. And some needs, their needs are the same as the average human, and they are average. We have educational needs, holistic needs, developmental needs, housing needs. So it's a case where since being there and even since leaving, I have committed my time and my network and my resources to do all I can to make their lives better. In being there, the biggest takeaway for me was that I want to expose them to a great life. I want them to experience new things. I don't want them to feel inferior or displaced because of their circumstance, because it's not their fault, The truth is they did not place themselves in state care. So my drive is just to do all I can to improve the quality of life. And in assessing what I can do, I am starting as small as I can. I'm like, let's give them some new pillows. Everybody deserves some nice fresh pillows. Not saying that they don't have pillows, but we need to change our pillows. So I want to outfit all the children, all the caregivers, the staff of SOS with new pillows in October.
So this is now your pillow drive. Give us some more details on it.
Or it's pretty simple. I'm just reaching out to my network for to sponsor a pillow or pillows. So I got invoices from Basco, Jamaica, a supplier, and the pillows average about $2,000 per pillow. So I want to do at least 80 pillows. So we're looking at $160,000, and I am looking to do the handover before the month of October ends. So it's just, if you can sponsor a pillow, sponsor 2 pillows, sponsor 3 pillows, or if you want to donate a fresh, brand new pillow, you can do that as well.
And where can people go to donate, Jason?
Well, I'm pretty flexible, so I'll meet you wherever you are as much as possible. It's really published on my socials, so you can connect with me at the JCDB on Instagram. It's the same for Twitter and all my other socials. You'll be connected there, and just reach out to me. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me the challenges you're having, and we'll make it happen, no matter where you are.
All right. Now, Jason, as you speak, bro, I can hear the passion. You mentioned some of your influences, what motivates you. But can you further just expound on, what drives that passion for education and the youth of this country?
That's a very interesting question, I have experienced a lot in my time on Earth. I'm just 29, so I'm still, I'm youngish. Yeah. And in experiencing things such as, depression, imposter syndrome, unemployment, rejection, things of that nature, failure in academics, setbacks, I was so blessed to have a village of family and friends to support me and to uplift me. And in doing my first degree in teaching and working at Jamaica College, I got to see the needs of our young persons and how they operate, and what all they need is positive reinforcement, relationship, someone to believe in them. So understanding that, I found myself being trapped in this space where I'm always giving and always encouraging and believing in and doing things to improve the processes for them to thrive and be better. So I have dedicated my life to that. So I operate in youth development, education, and processes just to see the future generation do better, because they have the ability to be greater than what we are right now. And that should be the key, to inspire persons to be greater than you are.
We're coming to the end of our chat with Jason Brown, and he did indicate that you can support this pillow initiative, the pillow drive, in support of the SOS Children's Village. You can donate pillows, and you can also contribute cash or otherwise to the cause. You found his
his
social?
Instagram, because it looks like everything is there. So that's the JCDB. So the JCDB on Instagram. Everything is in his bio. When it comes to even the pillow drive, secure the job, JA, all info is in his bio.
Well done, Jason. Good luck with that project, and hi to our friends at the SOS Children's Village.
Morning, Roy.
Blessings, Roy.
Wagwan Bridgins, what's going on?
We're here, man.
Richie, I take playing like Dalavan. Richie, Canada. America.
And I have another one to drop on you soon.
Listen, Bridget, you work hard, you should play hard.
Yeah, why
You
not?
understand?
Facts.
I totally agree with that, Bridget. You work extremely hard, and you've been in a room, in a box for so many years. Anytime you get out, Bridget, and spread your wings. And not just spread your wings, meet and greet your fans. I
Yeah.
saw
True
people
that.
come from Canada, people come from Washington,
Yeah.
Boston, North Carolina, Virginia. I could go on and on and on. Westmoreland, I can't leave. People come from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yes, I tell you. But let me ask you something. Did you work the following morning? Because
I worked the following morning because I have 5 computers.
yeah.
All right, the computer, and I was telling Shelz and
Yeah.
Audley about it.
Yeah.
The computer that I play out with, for some reason, I don't know if it was Fenzik or Cafanal or what, but it just was not loading for some reason. So I came home, I did some work on it, plugged it in, it was doing the exact same thing. So I plugged in my other computer, but
Yeah.
the computer that I have of my backup computers, they don't have anything from 2022 on it.
Oh.
So that's the only problem with it. So now I've updated those computers just in case, and I'm going back to my, you know what I'm saying, when I did the dash, I'm going
Right.
back to the original, as you can see now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, reliable.
But I say that also because if I recall, when you said Richie may step, it was in the wee hours of Monday morning. So after you left, I was thinking to myself, maybe he has a morning off Monday. But you were very much at work, boss.
Very much at work.
Listen.
But I'm going to tell you though, you know, your virgin beside you,
Shelz.
the one named Shelz.
Yes.
Oh,
look,
God.
look upon me and tell me at 5 to 11 you can't go and go sleep now. That's what he said. I just want to know, say your virgin a true what? You understand?
No, watch out. Him fall upon the ear now, Richie, and say, you know, Shells, I don't want you to feel like us classic folk, you know, the mature audience don't know how to party out and come and work the next day.
Oh.
So I respected that. But we could have tell the end and we say, all right, don't worry, you know, you can't stop pretending now. Show done. Yes.
Yeah, but did you see the photographs of DJ Roy?
Fresh.
You saw the felt?
I saw the Pharrell hat.
Yo.
It's fresh, man.
If I recall, Roy, nobody else was in a felt hat that night apart from you.
Fresh.
Talk about a way to make a fashion statement.
Fresh.
Yeah. And,
Fresh
and
to
of
death.
course, suit by, of course, my virgin Carlton Brown. I got to
black.
always
Black.
plug him because
All the way
you
black.
know, plug our Caribbean designers, especially
Yeah.
when they're very good,
Yeah, man.
and especially when you ask for your clothes and they get it on time.
Yeah.
Carlton Brown, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Big up Carlton. Yes, sir.
Carlton bad.
Yeah, man.
I'm a virgin.
It was a good vibe, Roy. Congrats again, man.
Very good. And thank you and congratulations to you, man. Proclamation. Now, I'm hearing that the proclamation that you receive means that you don't need a visa to come back into America. You just show that at the airport.
Hey.
I've only heard of that. I haven't actually lived the experiences yet. But that would be nice.
I mean, it's coming from a senator. It's coming from, of course, Congress. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, in all seriousness, though, it's one of the highlights of my career, and I'm really, really, truly humbled and grateful for that recognition. Thank Assemblyman Brian Cunningham and all the connections that made it happen. Erwin Clear and the rest of the family, big respects every time. And you know what it really shows, Roy, is that just like yourself and ourselves here, once we're putting out good work, we will be recognized for it in due time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're putting out the work in Jamaica, and it's been received here in America, in England, in France, in Germany, in the motherland. So your work is not just, you know, restricted or just in Jamaica. The work that you do promoting our music and our culture is worldwide, Bridget. So thank you again so much.
Much love. There's only one little thing that happened that I want to quickly highlight on a slightly negative side, and it's just unfortunate that a friend of mine, you mentioned persons who flew in from far, one of my brethren who flew in from Toronto actually, unfortunately, lost his wallet. I think he had called an Uber, and I was just about leaving, and I said, "Are you okay?" He says, "Yeah, man, I'm about to settle up." He had to basically get an account going, and so he would have pulled out his billfold, and it seemed like it just got lost. He called by the Uber driver, they didn't find the wallet, and so just in case someone who was there might be listening. It's not about money or anything like that. It's about all the different items that he had in his possession in the wallet. Then you can always make contact with Errol or somebody at the Mingles Ultra Lounge, and they will protect it, and we'll find a way to get it just in case. All right. So we just wanted to put that out there. Otherwise, we had a great night, and I want to thank everybody who made it so special.
Is it still raining, gentlemen?
Nope,
No,
we're
better
not having
days.
rains right now at all.
Better days.
But we have some terrible road conditions as a result of the rains that we had.
You know it go.
Yeah, all the road get dug up on whole pothole and thing. Florida, we're concerned about Florida though with Hurricane Ian, because it is now swelled to just below Cat 5.
4.5.
Yeah, I think it was the last measurement we saw was 155 miles per hour winds, and once it gets to 157, it would be right in Cat 5 as a Cat 5 hurricane. So Shelz is more like 4 and 3/4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say when you just do the math, so true.
Yeah, so Tampa and places like that, we're concerned for them, but we hope that Florida will in fact survive this onslaught, which is seemingly imminent.
Yeah, it's happening.
At
It's
this
gonna
time.
happen, Yeah.
Want to say big ups? Yeah, Roy.
Question, gentlemen. Is there any more updates on the drugs that was found at the new airport? Some of the reports that I'm getting, I'll never understand how you can find drugs, seize drugs, and no arrest. The drugs just landed at the airport by themselves. I mean, what is going on?
Well, I don't know. There are more questions than answers. Yeah, it's a strange occurrence, and
Nothing's being said, to be
I don't know why the lips are sealed,
nothing-
but I think it's a fair call.
Yeah.
We should get more information.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nothing's been said, to be honest.
Right. You know, things have a way of just almost like they die. It feels like it dies a natural death. You remember there was this big cash find in Montego Bay?
That's all.
Yes.
What have we heard about that recently?
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what
Where's
is
the
going
money?
on? Where's the money? Yeah.
Attention spans, I tell you.
Yeah. We need to get some answers.
You can't lose how much million they're saying, like $5-6 million worth of drugs, and no one's saying where's my drugs. No one knows.
Where's my money?
Like, there are consequences
Yeah.
for reaction. There's a reaction. I just don't understand it.
There should be some kind of mechanism where, at some time frame after the find, for instance, in this instance, that you get an update. The country is given an update. By the way, as far as these cases are concerned, which were very much highlighted in the news, this is what we can tell you in terms of where we have reached with our investigations.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad call at all.
No, I
it's
think so.
reasonable.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a follow.
And Shelz, your Portmore Virgin was on Channel 5 Fox TV last night.
Or his girlfriend or his wife?
Well,
I heard
No,
it's
no,
girl.
cartel.
Yeah,
Cartel
and
was
again, they had the whole world locked down thinking that we're going to see Vibes Cartel, but we actually saw his new fiance.
Yeah.
Wow.
And for it to be on mainstream TV, though, in the States, just shows you the power of Vibes Cartel and his music.
Fox 5.
Fox 5, yeah. So this young lady has emerged as his new love interest, it seems.
Right.
Shorty put out a post, which was very interesting. Trying to remember exactly what she said, but she says, basically she's saying, once I have my hands on the money, then the emotions can just disappear like that. Something to that effect.
It's getting messy.
Yeah, so that is a post that Shorty put out, and that apparently came shortly
Yeah.
after this young lady made some speeches recently.
Okay.
Shorty, I say, yo, I can go on and me control the phone.
Yeah, go on with emotions.
And she also said in her interview that she's never even physically touched Vibes Cartel. When they speak behind a plexiglass. So there's no hugging, no kissing, no touching, but she's mad in love with him. And she seems like going to be controlling a lot of his affairs. So,
Oh, really?
okay, yeah, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. And
That's
we'll
interesting.
Pray for Cartel.
And it seems it seems he has a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean we're getting a lot of music some way, somehow.
Yeah.
And there's great demand for his talent.
Yeah.
Still.
His streaming numbers are ridiculous, and he
Yeah.
gets crazy money for his streaming numbers, both on YouTube and whether it's iTunes or wherever his songs are being streamed. He's getting real money for his streaming, and I'm just hoping that his kids are getting it.
You can tell me more about it.
I mean, even these new records that are coming out, which many people feel one way about, but which Cartel will tell you were recorded a long time ago. It's major money that he gets when a producer approaches him.
Of course.
Or these collaborations and so on. So he's been earning his way and smiling all the way to the bank.
That's his it.
Yeah. So let's see what happens. So what? She was talking marriage?
They're engaged. She said she hasn't gotten a physical ring yet, but she doesn't really care about the ring, I guess, because she has access to the money. And she says that he will be freed 2023. She's sure of it. They made the appeal to the courts in England, and based on the conversations he's having with the attorney also was on that Cartel should be freed and his sentence overturned early 2023. So we'll see what happens.
I wonder if the authorities allow him to go out and at least choose the ring that he wants to put on her finger. Maybe he could just double that with a hospital visit. You hear about the hospital visits, and then you know how that is. Or I don't know if you gentlemen know.
No, we don't know.
You don't know?
No, we don't know.
See, I'm blind.
Well, Cartel would know if he gets sick. He would understand if he gets sick. There's a Kingston hotspot that is about to move location. I don't know if you're aware of it. Ribbies.
Yeah,
They're going to be moving on to Arden Road. I'm trying to remember the name of the plaza.
Arden Emirates.
Arden Emirates, yeah. So I think they're actually moving into a location where Sky Dweller was. Right? Yeah. So I think within a couple of days, they will be moving out of the space on Barbican at Los Shushan.
Yep.
So that's a development on the entertainment scene. But I'm sure that their fans will move with them. Big ups to Ribbies and Kamal and the rest of the family. Yeah, and DJ Audley plays by them from time to time. So Roy, we got 3-0 from Argentina, but nobody's really clobbering the Reggae Boys too much because they held off Argentina, allowing only one goal in the first half, and it was way up in the second half when Messi arrived on the pitch that all hell broke loose.
They used the cheat code. They used the cheat code in the game to win. It's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, just them playing in the tri-state area is a win for me. You saw the fans, you saw the Jamaican colors, you saw the Argentina fans and Jamaicans together enjoying the game. So that's just a win for me. And a proud Jamaican. Yeah. So I'm proud of them, even though them lose. It's a win for you. Yeah.
All right, I want to say big ups to Wayne, one of the members of the Irish Jam family. He was the one that took me over from Queens into Bronx on Sunday. Big respects to Wayne. Big ups to Ari Dale and the rest of the family. You, DJ Roy, Bobby, the other members of the team that were there, Dubby, Killer Boo, which other director was there? Louis was also there, and a few other members of the team. So big ups every time. Have a great day today, and we'll catch up with you again very soon. Enough respects, Roy. Every time. Thank you. All right, that was our connection with Irish Jam Radio. We call it the Global Connection. 9:53 a.m. today being a Wednesday. What happens at 10 o'clock?
It's all about chasing purpose with
right.
Cynthia Shea Clark.
Okay. That's coming up at 10 o'clock this morning. We've been having a wonderful time with you.
Yeah.
And while we get ready to play our final song or two, I just want to say thanks to our guests that graced us with their presence today.
Jason.
Of course. Primarily Jason. Thanks also to our peeps in the streets who kept us abreast of what's happening out there with the roadways, road conditions, and traffic situation. We'd like to thank, of course, LaFane for the assistance she provided. Thank you also to Romy. And Shelz and DJ Audley, thank you very much too.
No problem.
And to the Bridge Nation, Thank you for listening today and have a great day. Much love from Richie B and the family. And we'll catch up with you again tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
6 in the hour. We'll do it all over again.